A lesson I learned the hard way, a warning to every wife, to my fellow women in marriage. I'm 39 years old, a mother of 3, 2 boys and a girl. I've been a divorcee for 3 years after a 13 years marriage. So I married early at just 23. Back then I was young. I didn't truly grasp the weight of a lifelong commitment. My husband was a wonderful man, responsible, family-oriented, and genuinely caring. But in my immaturity, I mistook my restlessness for strength and independence. I didn't realize that a remarriage thrives on patience and understanding, not just feelings. By the time I hit 31, I had 3 kids. My life was a circle of chores, school runs, and managing the home. Once my youngest started with a nanny and the oldest ones were in school, I finally had a little time for myself. And finally, I had some freedom to move about, visit friends, and move to places I wasn't privileged to since I had been so occupied. One afternoon, I was out shopping. A stranger tapped me on the shoulder. He was charming, confident, and polite. We talked for a moment and he insisted on paying for my groceries and walking me to my car. Almost all the men in my neighborhood knew I was married and hadn't flirted with me nor approached me. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about him. He reached out 2 days later for a private meet chat, and of course, I was already craving for it and I immediately said yes. He was a great listener. He said everything a woman in a routine-heavy relationship or marriage hungers to hear. That same day, we ended up in a hotel room together. After he asked if we could go somewhere more private, of course I agreed. We had intimacy, and that moment of excitement felt like I was coming back to life, but I didn't see the price tag attached to it. When I got home that evening, I started comparing the new man to my husband. Suddenly, my husband seemed boring or weak in my eyes. I stopped being romantic nor intimate with him. Before I could realize it, I had started losing feelings and interest in him unknowingly and began picking fights. My husband noticed the changes and started complaining, but instead, the more he complained, the more he became boring, and I felt he wasn't caring and loving enough like the new guy. Our marriage felt so boring, and at that moment, all I wanted was to chat and be close to my new man. The man I left my husband for was a lie. He turned out to be nothing close to the man I abandoned. After just 3 months of living together, he began coming home late, avoiding me and seeing women. Within 3 months of living together, his true colors showed. He even started mocking me for having children with another man and calling me names. The man who once made me feel special now makes me feel worthless. I lost everything because of a choice I made in a shopping mall. I lost my home, my husband's trust, my children's respect, and my own peace. My final message to you, to every married woman, please value what you have. Don't be fooled by flattery. A man who genuinely wants to see you progress, a man who genuinely wants your happiness, a man who struggles to be better, to be there for you and wants to make you a wife is a treasure. A man who truly wants you as a girlfriend and concentrate more on pleasure is a temporary distraction. Fix what is broken. If your relationship is struggling, work on it. If you are lonely, speak up, but never burn down your own house for a spark that will eventually fade. I don't know if my husband will ever forgive me, but I have made peace with God and with myself. I have made my mistake and I have asked for God's forgiveness, but the scars remain. Please learn from my mistake, protect your heart and cherish your relationship, cherish your home. My story is not to seek sympathy, but to warn and guide others who may be standing where I once stood, for I believe this could help someone out there who has chosen to listen and to take advice seriously. Good luck.